Alien Covenant is coming out. This is, depending on how you want to count it, it's either Alien 5 or Prometheus 2 or just something new entirely.
Or Alien 3.0.
Alien 3
Reboot.
squared.
Remix.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ridley Scott is directing. That's cool. Prometheus, I'm not a fan of, but there's parts of it that are just drop dead gorgeous, but for the most part, it's kind of a dumb movie. This one is the fact that it's being called Alien Covenant. Kind of sounds good, and we got our first look at what it's going to look like, and it's just this image of a patch. So this reveals a couple important things. Covenant is the ship. That's the name of the ship. Weyland-Yutani ship, building better worlds. From the sound of it, maybe this takes place 10 years after Prometheus, and I'm guessing that maybe this is Weyland-Yutani trying to track down the crew of the ship from Prometheus. Like, could that be it? Does that seem?
Yeah.
If nothing else,
it sucks because every time you say the word Prometheus, my excitement for this movie goes down a little bit.
Yeah, but it's called Alien Covenant.
I know.
Like, I mean,
those are two really strong words.
So my understanding is, I mean, this is total rampant speculation, but I feel like Ridley Scott wanted to make a brand new movie. He wanted to make some weird kind of sci-fi movie, but the only way he'd get the budget is if he said, "Yeah, it's an Alien prequel," which is why it's called Prometheus.
Yeah.
I remember reading about this before it was even attached to Alien. People were like, maybe it's going to be to do with Alien.
Sure.
And I don't know, like, the fact that they're not calling this Prometheus 2, it's kind of acknowledging that on like a big kind of public sense, like they get that people like Alien better. So that's cool. That said, like I've been looking a lot at like the costume design and production design of the Alien movies, and they're just like the amount of detail Ridley Scott puts into like little things like just graphics, like having Sid Mead's set of like signage,
right?
Like the bathroom signs on the Nostromo in the first one, they're like incredible. There's a ton of detail there. So just seeing like that kind of return to form for like, hey, here's this sort of retro futuristic, vaguely classical looking. It's got like heraldic motif. Like, I like that. Ridley Scott's a graphic design nerd. This bodes well.
Yeah.
That said, I cannot get excited about this yet. I cannot. I am forcing myself not to be excited about it because I can't do another Prometheus.
Yeah, I'm vaguely worried about this as well. There's also that Neil Blomkamp rumored Alien movie that he was like tweeting out sketches from. It was put on hold in October, probably because the studio went with this one instead. I kind of wish like both of these movies were being made because then there's a 50-50 shot that we get a good Aliens movie instead of a, whatever those other odds are. I didn't go to math school.
I mean, if nothing else, Neil Blomkamp would have some pretty cool ass weapons and monsters.
Yeah, and I actually really like the tendency he has leaning towards a more tangible set and costume design and production design. Just I think like even the weapons or some of the stuff that he showed very early on of like hybrid aliens and Ripley sort of with that face hugger as part of her face. It was all very interesting, and Prometheus was like had some cool sets and had a lot of cool art direction. I feel like there's like a beautiful art book behind Prometheus somewhere.
Totally, completely.
But the actual execution of the film was almost entirely CG, so a lot of it got lost.
Also, Prometheus was just a weird movie. Like, I feel like if it hadn't been trying to tie itself to Alien, I would have been down with it. It would have been like a beautiful, high-budget Ridley Scott modern sci-fi movie. A little bit corny, but like the fact that it's got Alien connections there, it just sort of makes it feel like, why?
No, do we know if Sigourney Weaver's back for this thing?
Like where does that for Alien for the Blomkamp one?
Yeah.
No, she has nothing to do with Covenant.
Okay, nothing at all.
Danny McBride does though, so yeah, that's gonna be good.
Tired of these damn aliens.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Danny McBride in a Ridley Scott Alien movie. I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Like that sounds like fun for me.
I'm totally cool with that.
Nothing else. They got good graphic design and they got Danny McBride. So there we go.